Hey there, it's Lauren Foster at Be Happy First. Good morning. It is New Year's Eve 2019, and we are wrapping up an amazing year for 2019. I'm really looking forward to 2020, the beginning of a new decade, and I'm so excited to share this journey with you. And I have a question today. Have you been using the law of attraction to create or manifest a job or a career or promotion and the money that you want, only to find yourself still stuck in the same place doing work that you don't love for money that never feels like enough? Well, I wanted to shed some light today on what some of the reasons for that might be and to give you some tips and tools and tricks in order to put this powerful thing called the law of attraction to work for you. Now, there's some explanation required and some other information that I want to share with you leading up to this. And so the first is that some people say, "Oh, I don't believe in the law of attraction." Well, that's like saying you don't believe in gravity. Gravity is working whether you believe it or not, and so is the law of attraction. And it's just this is not woo woo. This is not any sort of weird out there thing. This is science. Things that vibrate the same are attracted to one another. It's a scientific fact. And every single thing in the universe has a specific vibration. Now, I consider this a spiritual aspect, but it is also very much practical and scientific. So, heart cells stay together. Wood cells stay together. If you look at a piece of wood through a microscope, you're going to see that there's a whole lot of space in between the individual molecules that make up a piece of wood. So what's keeping them together? What keeps them all in one place? That is what the law of attraction is. It says that like things are attracted to like things. And this applies also to your thoughts. And again, this is scientifically proven. They have put positive and negative words on the outside of a water bottle and observed scientifically how the water molecules were affected by the positivity or negativity of that thought. So, don't be afraid. Your general vibration is what is important. We not asking you that, telling you that you have to monitor every single thought or you're going to manifest things that fall out of the sky that you didn't necessarily want. So before we go too much further into how to use the law of attraction to your benefit to create in the way that you want to, let's talk a little bit about what the law of attraction is and what your level of awareness might be of the law of attraction. Now, most people are completely unaware of the law of attraction. They think that life is just happening to them and that they don't have any sort of power to change that or to create in any way, form, or fashion. And then maybe they heard something like this little video, or they read The Secret or saw The Secret movie or read a book about law of attraction, and they begin to get an inkling that, hey, I am creating with my thoughts. So I'm going to go out and create the things that I want. And we call this the by me level of awareness. And when I look through old journals, I spent a lot of years stuck in this place where I thought with my little tiny human mind that I could go and make things happen and I would, it's embarrassing, but I found where I had written down my lottery numbers over and over and over again, hundreds of times, trying to make those numbers be chosen. And I think there are a lot of people who believe that this is the way the law of attraction works, that if I just think it over and over and over again, then I'm going to get it. Well, that's not how it works. You attract what you are. You don't necessarily attract what you want. Now, let me clarify that. If you are figuring out what you want, very important and very fun and very useful, and living in joyful anticipation and expectation of those things coming about, that is an entirely different thing than figuring out what you want and going, I want it, I want it, I want it. I'm so miserable. I will not be happy till I have it. That is a vibration of lack. That is the absolute opposite of the vibration of what you want, and you're never going to get it. Now, you can prove this to yourself just by looking around. Now, think about this. You've all met people who are just gloomy gusses, let's call them, and they find something to be upset about. They find something to complain about. They find, you know, lack in everything. And the universe just brings them more things to complain about. And so, you know, you watch them and things don't seem to go right for this person ever, ever. And then you see other bright, sunshiny people who are always looking on the bright side, who are always, you know, appreciating and laughing and living in joy, and things just seem to fall into place for them because they are in the vibration of wonderful things coming to them, as opposed to putting their attention, their intention, and shifting their vibration to the things that they don't want. So, do you see how that works? So, what we're teaching here. Okay, so then the next level of awareness, this is the by me, where I'm trying to make things happen. And then we get to the next level, which is through me, where we begin to understand this giant vibrational universe and that we are a conduit. We are a part of this gigantic force, the force that is beating your heart and keeping your lungs moving even without your attention. That's causing the grass to grow, that, you know, controls the seasons. All of the magic and miracles that happen in this world are happening as a result of this force. So beginning to understand that this is a power that I can tap into, this is an infinite intelligence that I am an integral part of, then I begin to understand that life is happening through me. And then the final level is that life is happening as me, that there is no separation between me and this force, that we're working as co-creators. And this is a level of enlightenment that most spiritual teachers are striving for, is to really feel a part of this energy that is moving the tides and beating your heart. Hello, Romeo. Okay, so now that we are aware that, okay, one, the law of attraction is not something that you can turn off or turn on. It is just there, just like the law of gravity. And you can either get lined up and get tuned in to the vibration of the things that you want to manifest in your life, or you can have what we call resistance, where you're always looking at the lack. You're always looking at the opposite of what it is that you want, and then being unhappy because the things you want are not showing up. So becoming what you want to attract is what we are all about here at Be Happy First. And that's what our giveaway, Empowerment Through Journaling, is there to help you to do this. So it's not something you can flip a switch. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to be positive from now on. Oh, I'm going to look for things that I love from now on. Oh, I'm going to be in charge of my days and be a deliberate creator from now on. You have a lifetime of old patterns in your brain that have to be changed and adjusted and adapted in order for you to be the master of your thoughts and to be creating in the way that you want to create, instead of just by default and defaulting back to those old patterns. So in this empowerment through journaling exercise, we give you several activities to do in the morning. Finding a magic orchid or an anchoring thought that always brings you joy. You've probably experienced this yourself as well. Maybe you're generally a happy, sunshiny, things are going well for you type of person. But then one day you wake up and you have a giant fight with your spouse and you can't seem to get that out of your mind, and you carry that off into your day, and then everything just starts to go wrong. Your boss is in a bad mood. The traffic is terrible. And so you witness this shift in your vibration and the way the universe responds. Whereas if you can go, you know what? This is only a fight with my spouse. He loves me. I love him. We'll work this out. Everything's going to be okay. Let's leave that behind at home and turn our attention to the things that are going right. Turn our attention to the things I love about him. Then you can shift back that pattern. And these exercises that we're asking you to do each morning will help you to do that. So we want you to write a magic orchid for the day. We want you to do some affirmations that will help you to really be in touch with the person that you want to be and the way that you want to show up in the world. We have some suggestions about doing vision exercise where you've created a vision for your life 6, 12, 18 months in the future, or even further. That's something that you can play around with. This is a living, breathing document. But you look at that vision each morning and you say, okay, what does that vision feel like? What is the vibration of this life that I want? And how do I match myself up with that? What thoughts do I need to have to match up with this dream that I have for my life? What feelings, what actions, what places can I look for inspiration and joy and appreciation that are propelling me in the direction of that dream? And then giving yourself credit at the end of the day for the things that you did accomplish. This is an amazing self-esteem building tool that will help you to really begin to believe that you are worthy, that you are deserving, that you are here to have and do and be and create in any way that you want to. So stay with us in 2020. Download the free gift, get on our email list, join the Be Happy First Together group, and just enjoy this journey with us and watch. If you will just do this for 30 days, download the Empowerment Through Journaling exercise and do it for 30 days, then tell me, do you feel different? Are things starting to happen in your life? Are you starting to get ideas and opportunities and tools and tricks and resources and people who want to come to your aid and help you to manifest your dreams? Do all of this for me and stay with us in this community, and let's make 2020 our best year ever. I'm Lauren Foster. I'll be back on Thursday at 11:30. In the meantime, remember that happiness is a choice and you can always choose to be happy first. Happy New Year.